Akoya Kennedy Agyapong say on kanokure. If I told them I more ken video na some or kafa Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia if we are yebekum.
I've never seen a liar like our former flag bearer on earth. He's a liar. Say, Edubuahin, one contested because not Oyan. This man is a liar. Today, I tell you, he's a liar. You shouldn't vote for a liar. A man who is lying to have power. Wow. Won't hear the history. Edubuahin, occur 1992. And we winning. And occur general election. And we lose. 1996. The former black flag bearer, Ejine Kumasi, Kasena Edubuahin Yare. Kufuor contested Edubuahin in 1996. And Kufuor.
All right, these are facts. And some can hear they are facts. Now, said Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, Ochina, I will present a show, Ochina, a fact check. Lebeba. Abe Doso and Sembia Allergy, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, Etaika. Kennedy Agyapong say he is a liar. Ochina, what I'm going to do is say, I say, whether you have a fact check, say, if indeed Alhaji, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is a liar or not. But Ochina, take your time. We're going to do that kind of show. May present a lot of data and information and be better. Okay. Now, before I go 2024, about one, Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia by himself, echo northern part of the country, echo Kansimbi, about your tino.
If we vote for Bawumia, by the grace of God, inshallah, Bawumia will be president for 8 years. But we know that when the presidency leaves the north, it is not likely to come back for a long time, isn't it? If any of the two of us finishes their term, the presidency is going to other regions. We have 11 other regions, isn't it? It will take a long time for the presidency to come back to the north, isn't it? Then if that is the case, between 8 years as president and 4 years as president, which one do you want? 8 years or 4 years? 8 years or 4 years? In that case, we need to vote for Dr. Bawumia.
Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia by himself say, yeah, 2024 about one also on way ceremony. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama so a ceremony. They are all from the north. Now, about 2 way it means 2 northerners and they contested. Now, any of the 2 now by when about to an ensign called North because the regions in Ghana are Dawson. And you know, besides say, so no, you're talking about a man of 8 years. I don't even know who told him say, yeah, my opposition as a president, 8 years automatic by himself. No, it wasn't true because every 4 years you're quite about to. But let's assume and someone the kind, Yemen American. And to say, see a top man, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama boko 1 tempe. Or no, so chance to boko 2 tempe. See about to know about no for Emma Beam. So the question we are asking today is they say, okay, about to know John Dramani Mahama every year. Meaning, pay your own statement, you know. About an ensign called North Beam. So why is he forcing to lead the NPP? Knowing very well that he's going to lose. But your team, because Enyamen American allergy Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and Kasana can say about one say 2 northerners contested regions in Ghana in year 16, aka 15. Into saying if you know for ensign called North Beam. So why is he trying to think say he can lead NPP and therefore become a president of Ghana? Enyamen NPP ni eyomankas or masem. It's up to them. Now when masem esere. And now Marco knows Amuko say peace pact. NPP for no. And the crata not to honor can do Agyapong anymore. Can't wait. What do you mean?
Wow. I can't afford to wear what's my
Anyway, so here video ni straight Ken say own sign. Ken say and never be cross be war adenima. Yes, about on the call. How our results in baby and jitum and I can see that we no a corner party so man in Chirimwa on Tiasia. But my patches over here video very, very carefully. NPP top executive unit seems to have problem or issues with Ken. Because when Ken decided to say own say other so show money ma, utumu say ebi kura yes I won't say munyana man ko won't say I so there no. Okay, video very carefully. That is what they were saying there. Aye, munyana also say we go why no honey against her. You know, those kind of things were playing there. I don't even know why on can the Agyapong you want to be part of this game because about to no. Nipa na no moko about no. Mo medicate choose nipa mko to abanamane dada. So there's no need for you to even waste your time there. I don't even know what Ken is going to do there. Nema bi mo ha emfaso ni so ma. So you don't even need to waste your time. If I am Kenna, I will tell honorable Ken, honorable man how because about to you know. Nkurufu we emfa ma. Eti Ken where dinner Ken see that mama me nchiri mama nko ho me nsan. Afedi e no phone no my dad Ken time Ken and then say kwasha here. But I don't know I have a problem with some of the issues that are happening around Ghana. Because why will somebody say okay yeah kwa bato let's force them to sign peace pact say results baby and mejatum. Go on to a free and fair election. Like a free and fair election then results baby and that's it. But now they are behaving so my say dada. It's up to them. That is NPP for you. Medini William Munufie Amankona. Channel you in the debate with the Munufie. Oma Yanku Yanim. Kenneth Kuntun Kununku Ufuri Ata Papai, the champion man Bakope. Ghana, a former finance minister. Papai, America for Tima bomb more than more Papai to Sakoko. And then I call share ice kukum. Papai no one seven inside you. Let be answer no for ba. Every blessed day Ken is mbeba until second day ofuriata beba Ghana na dey there be an ho nsem beba na when him say be ho asem obusafo sometimes send be okure ba na eche say ara ho sem Gabby akodi nkomo bi Gabby asara wachire na akon edi nkomo bi now before we go on to Gabby's message no ya ma bi nso e wa asem bi de maken ofuriata wachoti.
The man Ken Ofori-Atta for 7 years. He was untouchable. He controlled billions, wore crisp white clothes. He lectured Ghanaians about fiscal discipline while allegedly presiding over the loss of 1.4 billion Ghana cedis in public funds. Today, he's respondent number 720 in a Virginia detention center masked in a black jumpsuit, fighting desperately not to return to Ghana. His excuse, I'm too sick. But here's a problem. If he is well enough to sit in an American detention facility, then he is well enough to sit in a Ghanaian courtroom. Ofori-Atta remains detained. This is the same man who told Ghanaians to tighten their belts. Now he is sacrificing his dignity, his credibility, and reputation to avoid accountability. And this right here is what impunity looks like when power finally runs out.
What I say? Ya mama say, ya papa Ken Ofori-Atta or catch the Ghana for the entire your belt no. Edu ni so a waja belt no losing say na the belt nkra o mobiem. Obema American for ahye ne prison for atade. Tuntum papa ye nim tena ko hye atade fufuo fita no de nam Ghana no kita Bible no boy mono moto no kan Bible quotations na dey papa ne si da bi. Kwasha American prison for ICE for detainees atare tuntum na na ma meti da bi saa nema we Ghana na yehwe ni ye because politicians na nam Ghana no the way politicians when they get opportunity they do things when power changes they quickly change ha adwen kakra the be kwa bisa Gabby asaro chida ko say o cousin ade na o ma Ghana o de answer be mai Gabby asare o chire da ko be mai answer no de be mai no Pacho send ya what you it's up to you. My dear, my human say I'll present data. I like you, Dr. Munufie America. See, when you meet politicians, all you see data and fan customer. Yeah, that's a question. So always I make sure say I present to you facts. Issues are one because I'll bet me argument who say, and some cracky can you be wa ebom. Only say why me here GH1 edim komobi. Inti.
You say that you love the NPP so much. You were born into the NPP. It's in your blood. But I don't know if I've heard you. I'm not sure that I've heard you speak on why and how you lost the 2024
I'm not talking
elections.
about it, and I'm not going to talk. I'm not going to talk about it.
That's I haven't even landed.
So
you haven't heard my question.
So I'm not going to talk
how
about
then
it.
do you know what I'm asking you?
I don't want to talk about it.
But I haven't landed, so allow me to
So
land,
don't land.
and then you probably.
Are we on live?
Like, yes,
Is this
we are.
live?
We are
Okay.
live on TV.
Okay.
Now, I mean, you talk about taking uncomfortable and unpopular decisions
Yes.
that we are benefiting from now.
Yes.
And many have attributed those decisions to the former finance minister, who is your cousin, right? Ken Ofori-Atta is your cousin.
He's my cousin.
He's your cousin.
Yes.
And that he was solely responsible for what you now call the unpopular or uncomfortable decisions that we had to make. Does he feel the same? Do you feel the same?
I haven't seen him for a while, so I don't know.
You haven't seen him for a
No,
while.
I
But do
don't
you
know.
feel the same, that he let all of that make...
I'll keep my feelings to myself.
What do you make of those assertions?
I don't have an opinion that I wish to share.
You don't?
I don't
you
have an
haven't seen
opinion.
him for a while
I don't have an opinion that I wish to share.
that you wish to share. You haven't seen him for a while. I'm sure
Yeah.
that you have seen photos of his ICE detention in circulation.
He's a
Have
very
you?
strong man mentally, so I'm sure he's doing well.
But the Ghana's ambassador to the United States,
Yes.
Victor Smith, said you spoke with him and you raised concerns about Ken's return
I don't
to
discuss
Ghana.
private conversations publicly.
But did
so
you call him?
So
Did
I
he
don't.
call
I don't
you?
discuss private conversations.
But he has made it public.
I don't discuss private conversations publicly, so I don't wish to discuss it.
But did he call you?
I don't discuss.
I just
private
want to know that. Did he
I
call you?
do
Because your
not-
name was
I
mentioned.
do not discuss private conversations publicly. I think that's a good answer for you.
So you did speak with him, but
I
you can't
do not
discuss it because it was private.
discuss private conversations publicly.
But Gabby, is either yes or no. Did you speak with him?
I do not discuss private conversations publicly.
Okay. Will Ken return to Ghana? Is he willing to?
Why would he not return to Ghana?
So why is he still there? Why doesn't he self-deport?
I
As many have asked him
believe
to.
Ken will come to Ghana, and I know he wants to come to Ghana. I'll leave it there.
When last did you speak with him?
Not so long ago.
How's he holding up?
Well, he's doing well, from what I heard, because I haven't spoken to him since his detention, but I'm sure he's doing well. He's a strong man mentally, and he has strong faith, so I'm sure that will protect him.
Nti former Gabby Kwame, who have me for Gabby? Because I've been friends. Gabby was the prime minister and then another Dankwa Akufo-Addo's administration. Yet Papa is on there. On if Ken Ofori-Atta and Kasa into one who answer the man. Hey, Gabby, pardon no. Yes, in Zubu Kasabo, eh? Gabby not 2 hours Kasano. Ah, oh, that didn't go power is a son. And the master son. It's a son, that's a son. Power is a son. Tibisa Gabby. Question be the answer or the man. Another question. Maybe I'll come back and we address it together.
Are you still a member of the NPP?
You know what I call myself? I think the NPP is in my blood. Okay? Okay. My grandfather was J.B. Dankwa. Okay. I was born into the tradition. Okay. So I have nowhere to go. And I love being where I am. I may not be active, which I'm not, but of course, I'm NPP.
Okay.
Pacho, what's your question here? I want to go back again and play the same video again. Sewa Ebisa Gabby say, are you a member of the NPP? Gabby as a rochedaku, ne Ebisa za question no. Pacho ti answer na Gabby. Edema any ye. The reason why I want to replay it is say, Messi I go back and I play another video to you. The same Gabby no answer Ebisa that question no. The same question from the same man. Pacho question ni say why me here Ebisa Gabby. Very simple question. Pacho T.
Are you still a member of the NPP?
You know what I call myself. I think the NPP is in my blood. Okay. My grandfather was J.B. Dankwa. Okay. I was born into the tradition. Okay. So I have nowhere to go, and I love being where I am. I may not be active, which I'm not, but of course I'm NPP.
Okay.
That's it. Say why the okay so. Or say still he's an MPP. Gabby Asare Ochere Dakon and the can't same way. Babu's not for winning here. Let me advise all of us. Yesterday I had wow here man. I made a call with some guy and I told him to very, very careful because when you are dealing with things on the internet, and I never call internet, so now you need to be very, very careful because paper. Sometimes somebody might come and say, oh, Nipa will be same good on the internet, but you so more. You see the same power of the internet, you know, and a disgrace you. Gabby now also on your NPP, you know, you want NPP mu. Enti ne mo Germany ni BBI NPP no. Me pacho yanko about maybe right after the elections, 2024 election no. Gabby called one kasa na radio station. MA bisa Gabby Asare Ochedakon. The same question I say, what beside any listen to the answer Gabby gave.
When I tell people I'm not a politician, they don't believe me. I've always considered myself as a political strategist, and I was very much involved in the politics of this. Tell people I'm not a politician, they don't.
Gabby say, when I tell people I'm not a politician, they don't believe it. The same question, no. Right after election, that Gabby if he say, go for me because I'm a MPP niya. I'm hearing this before come after me. And he beside the same question, say, Gabby, we are NPP ni, and now you're a politician, Tino.
They don't believe me. I've always considered myself as a political strategist, and I was very much involved in the politics of this country. And I think it was right in the studio last year that I said that I've moved on from frontline politics. It doesn't mean that I'm not involved in politics, but the frontline politics that I used to do, I think I've moved on.
So we won't see you in marches anymore?
I mean, if we are marching for economic...
Gabby is one your politician. Gabby Asare Ochedakon. Already young go on. Hey, Nipa desani. Power sign na Gabby so onye NPP no onye politician because who say NDC for about media ko Agyapa will come after me. Enti Gabby na kasa she that call no kasa asase radio so may force granting interview bisa no or say he is not a politician but rather he is a political strategist. Or tell us ora presenting issue nyina na bibia wi ohun say ne hun nim no e ko bisa na also we NPP ni. Say hey Gabby what na kasa we na say me a ana me na asem no mantini ye me ba jawa hwe me na asem no me na mantini ye na say den because Gabby no so one a politician but he's a political strategist no 1 year down the lane beside also one ya won NPP one NPP ni na ni moja ni bibia NPP hey no ba was a tradition of tifri pa hey akwa no NPP for awuda de nyankopon fankurfu ye nim no kosi o machi fo manim no kosi o machi nti me gina hasisi nsema Gabby kan enye me nwanwa say a former finance minister of a dear nation e be kwa ka ba bi say ono beba Ghana pa de eni nyankopon pangu also beba Ghana pa mamu Ghana for manya na konse wam de o say nyankopon empangu hey presela ya wasem minia ya wasem body po anyway I mean kind one or two message be President he doesn't need to speak it out. It's a mute point that he is an NPP, though true, obviously. Yes. Because Gabby, the only people can't tell me when you're a politician, I'm not me doubt kakra. But Gabby made mention of that right after the election, and a president or can't ask him no. Besides also on your politician, into him the interest will be associated with anything like politics. Also, when about to say politics, you're interested in ye and name of more direction. But as active politics party, Gabby so on count. 1 year, you could be that Gabby say, master, I used say what business say I used still. But you did here, as I say, what business no. One guy say you a politician, or say I used still. Meaning say you himself wo NPP party no okay.
Member of the NPP.
You know what I call myself.
You don't call yourself anything. So the question was, are you still? Because you have already said, you were not a politician. It was Shedani Bisa. I was, are you still? So you know what? Maybe I can hold. Maybe I know me like how. That's you. Yeah, that's it. Oh yeah, the Gabby has already done that. I'm saying for me, I'm queering. Yango kwa mbafa bronye. If you are about Poyando, Poyando so didn't be to ja.